And stressful morning for not so much me because Ghost in the Darkness. He hasn't watched it yet. No one told him about Pat Spanner. He just found it. And or he watched a bunch of it and he forgot that I was there to help and not do anything wrong. And feeling a little ashamed that he was tricked by a couple young ladies that were there just because they needed shelter. And plan was you were going to ask them to leave and maybe I'd sleep on the couch one night or two. The amount of cigarettes they smoked in there, well, I need a shower anyways. And they were just doing that to try and run me out of there so they could have that place to themselves. That's not a big deal. I forgive you. I can forgive you. They're not really in trouble for me. I never is. In science, you have something at the end of I can't remember what it's called. I can Google it. Google for, right, that's what Google for. Science. Somebody doesn't remember either. That's a rare occasion. And science hypothesis. That's at the end of the beginning. Because, but he gets paid for his spying. I get paid for stopping him. All of them. Right in the tracks. The spies. The men, though. The men. They think differently than the women. And thank goodness for that. Because, boy, what have I got myself into on the internet? And, nothing I can't handle. Encryptions are good. But if there's a supercomputer deployed, like Rob was building, and I stopped him in his tracks, and I thought he had something. Rob didn't do anything wrong. Rob and Cody got the helmet cameras. He's the smart one. He likes Star Trek. He probably did. I don't mind it. I thought it was a good show. Different generation. A lot of episodes, and there's this. I know when I first met him, and secret, because I understand. And smarts aren't always a good thing. Well, they are always a good thing, but some have met Rob, and some don't know who Rob is, and some know of a bag or a box that was given to me, and that was enough from them, those two, and I simply packed up, went to Alberta, and well, well, of course he's in with him. I never get in with him, and I never will. Never want to, never will. Because Hayden family business still pertains to just me, and that's my thing. And things are going just quite well. Because 4 idiots on a branch out there, 4 cousins, well, Richard's a good one, and he's a good man, and I would never look down upon him for nothing. And he's not allowed to call. The 4 idiots on a branch, they say, imagine those four sitting on a tree, and and well, this would be pretty funny because I don't know what 3 of them look like. And the one I hand trained because he thinks kind of like he thinks, and but he tried to keep me in jail this summer for nothing. I was over there just seeing if he's home and taking a break under the shade. I'm not mad at anybody that put me in jail. That's not what I'm mad at. But Squally, you're not a jailer, so there's a complex going on where the Hells Angels are so used to being, you know, involved with whatever they're involved with. It's not my business. And plot thickens. There's a small town in British Columbia, and well, I'm in. This is a green screen behind me, and I'm actually in Barrie, and I'm at Doug's out and he didn't know I was there. Doug's gonna have to think how to, and Doug knows not yet. Snow hasn't flown yet, and who else would it be if that happened? I mean, they call me in immediately, and not like it would matter. They need, and well, it's a good time over there for me. But I understood one thing is that they were teaching me their craft, and their craft was simply a little bit too over the edge. And when somebody left the Vernon, I wouldn't go visit her. I didn't, and I'm sorry for that. And I can say sorry to a female. That's okay. As far as I know, she deserves one. And I get going on my act, and sometimes I get a little wild and crazy, but not with her. She's like, and, and wow. I don't know. I gotta do a couple things, but I don't know. Brown cow. There's a riddle there, rather. There's a riddle. You need to figure it out. And you should be trying to figure it out instead of hating me and wanting me dead because it's not very nice. I can't get you dead. You can't get me dead. That's the point of you being the hottest spy in the world. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but you're actually training this stuff. So while I'm over here, I was finding you because you trained others in this stuff, and you know, and no kid, I wouldn't ever put that together. I get my clothes from the Monte Carlo. And Monte Carlo is a place with a great car. It's not a bench seat in the front. It isn't. But someone sat there, and that means the world to me. And there's slot, but he's already can't because he's already. I understand that. He's hanging around now, and this is a thing of respect. It is to me. It's not because for him to do that, it is a thing of respect. But that's just so he couldn't be on the and that's why they did that. And that's counter because someone's just smoked weed and he thinks he just did his daily he's going it off Joe Rogan podcast and he's on the like the mushroom stuff. It's from mushrooms and it's I can't remember. What it's called. I can't remember everything. No, there's the giant there. I see. I remember when I told Chris, maybe that he was a robotic one, and Chris is simply waking up. It's a robotic cat, Chris. And it is. Burning. It's robotic. He's not sure what the thing is. Like a chest scratch. Should be on the table, I know. Well, there's no eating going on the table, so. He's not a prop, he's a cat. What do you want to take? I've been getting rain this last couple months. I'm not looking for anything to believe it. And some believe in it. And he's kept busy, Simba. And Simba ain't my friend. And both knows I'm screaming down here, so I'm not talking to myself. That's a positive. There's some scar in there. I don't know what from. And, doesn't make me fearful, no. Because they're worth some ungodly amount they may never be worth. Because when they should be saying, oh, wait, I told them to turn it. And it's still worth. And it's not easy, and that's the right word. I've never seen anything bad about it. I want to say this. I don't know what I'm saying. I said I was Chrissy. Why would you want anything? Why would you do anything? Do it anyway. She's brainwashed completely by her. So if she runs around like she'll be brainwashed into the shop. And well, essentially has. Probably there. One there. After that. And he's Dad depends on me because Dad had seen him since he came up to us once and said I was a drug dealer. And a drug dealer compared to what the hell Angels had done before. You know what the hell Angels had done? You know what the phone before? He should have, anti-biblical. The big six is it. You got outrageous genius, but that's funny there. That was a 13. And someone turns it into a can't because it goes backwards quickly and no one knows what it's going to see said in the upwards force left right center net. Ned Flanders said on The Simpsons and he didn't like that one and well it's because to be part of the stuff part of the theatrics and Ned Flanders he was a great neighbor and he did everything great for Homer and Homer like he's a great neighbor because he's like from Greek Homer. I have to get along somehow because he's probably kind of plugged in. He's not seeing things. He's totally jealous, and he's just hateful and sinful. And he's a man that is just was put on my tail because he's a biker. But he is. He might not ride a Harley, but he's a biker. That's all you get. A biker. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a biker. They should be proud of being bikers. And I am fighting for Ralph Barge's reputation, and he probably didn't care for what I would have said about him, but I haven't been lawyered all the heck yet. So I'm fighting for his reputation because he created the biker, and well, some form of it he did, and it was Crazy Motorcycle Club at least, and he gets that, and then should be proud of him because they forget about who he was, and somebody read some of his own work. I never read one of the books that he wrote. I never did. I'll say that for a later date because that probably might be some mysteries and some things in there just for me. And I don't know, but maybe, it's probably because we're supposed to help with the good people of the world that aren't bikers at all. There's some good bikers out there, like Bikers Against Bullies. These are veterans, and they are legit, and they're probably on their pension. And Rambo's a good man, and he's all legit, and he is, and he's a good man. I could probably get the odd shift out of him and the odd job, but I'm busy. And I'd be an honor to work with him. And if this doesn't work yet, I don't know what is. And I'm not worried about it for any government. It's not like that. And you have a shower and get out of the city. Because how many times is that they call in the last? This is their strategy. Call them in, and you guys are gonna lose your. And they think they vote, and they don't even vote most of them. They don't have Facebooks, and I mean some of them do, and I know that already. You missed that one, and I didn't miss that one. Derek knew that a long time ago because he was in the end. And I remember once he said it to me, and it was before or after. It was after my grandmother. After I read the book about him, it was. Because I already read the book about the Hells Angels. I just didn't say anything. He said something about the Hells Angels and Doug's uncle. I just didn't say nothing. My grandma already mentioned when I already studied the book, Hells Angels at War. They're not even allowed to read that. And well, I'm not trying to outside him, man, because he's trained in it by the other king, Mr. View. And the pay-per-view, Mr. View. Pennsylvania. And the old man's still on there about that. Well, you guys are up against a smart man, and Mr. View is a mysterious oligarch. Rich like that, probably. Could take it. He got real rich, and there's like a map of like cameras, and there's rich man, ding, 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 and they're still all watching me. And well, this is important because this, mightier than the sword, depends on the circumstance. And well, and WeatherNet, weather, WHETHERNET, WeatherNet, and this is great. This is a great cover because he's gonna find a way, and he swears it. Pen's mightier than the sword, and both sides of the fence. Well, I don't play on either side of the fence. I play in cyberspace, and I do. And he's just simply hateful. And he's going to stay right there because he knows God personally. And they talk in higher court about how much they hate me and they laugh about me and they ridicule me. And, well, that's good for them. And I already know that. I was sensed that he was in that one of those chairs. He always liked to sit on didn't like to sit in the kitchen, liked to sit in the spy room. One room I didn't go into. Pretty obvious. He put all the detailed pictures of when I was younger. They don't let those ones up. They're not allowed to those ones when I was younger. There's a good one of me and Gino Green's shit when I was in prison. I was a young man. I simply what a fade can do. And I can afford a fade. Things are better today. I didn't cause no trouble last night. No, I didn't. He knows it. And he shouldn't call us for no reason. I was out the door already. And and another reason why you don't call the cops because you're up to no good. And
Hello, Moto.
I know what that was. And you got the job there. I got the pleasure. So hey, have fun. I know he's held in high court. I know that, but he wants to simply be the man to hate me so much. He just there's no reason for it because there isn't. And you guys get past the very better self-taught spy, and you guys have been taught by real spies. The thought police thing that's gonna get you guys in trouble because you're trying it on me and it's not working. So, oops. And Craig Penner there's not gonna say a goddamn thing because he's a no good. And he simply thought I thought something once. We never spoke about it in person. And, no, in the real world, you actually have to speak about things, and that's how it works in the real world. You speak about things, and I mean the telekinetic world is an interesting one and it's all that, but it's just like the men they're on their telekinetics and that's it for them, and they don't go out and they stay home and they just have nice fancy computers, but can you backtrack a node? And a node has so many data on it, it goes to the internet, and they got their own internet. Some do, but they need a dish, and some don't, because it's simply through the dial-up system, and they use something to do the dial-up system, and they use the dial-up system as it's not in existence anymore. They took it all out. Like this old infrastructure, and they're using something like to make a giant antenna, and they just harvest data off the something. They're doing something like that. I've mentioned something. I thought something like that before, but it could be something like that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe on something. And this is where you heard it first. And that's okay. I don't know. Because, not really, because they knew it because the computer's hacked. So, because they leaked it first, and they did. And I sensed it. So, and they're still taking his side over. Because for them, they think they already have it. They don't. Period. And they do not. They will not ever. And, so. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Weather and me don't get along, so if that costs me allies somewhere, hey, so be it. Doesn't bother me at all. Because I knew one thing, and I don't need to discuss it. And I understand one thing. The second the spies get turned, we're all fucked. So I'm not a spy. I wrote for the spy because they wouldn't dare even be manipulated by somebody who's an expert at it. Because I'm pro Canada and I'm pro democracy or confederation. I said all this before, and Valak was using me the whole time. Valak is no good, and there's nothing to get on me, and that's a bad decision. And I was before a mistake. That was an amateur move, and was I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna go get some different clothes and have a shower, and from an undisclosed location in Prussia, east of and Ramble on Island, and it's not easy to do content all day. And he's in Illinois, and he's well liked. I know. He's I know, and I know, and he's he's always playing in the big leagues now, and I never did in my life, and I just have nothing to do with baseball, and I know a good song, and I don't even know what exactly, but he's trying to read my mind. They're trying to read my mind with the Bozzy Tigers. They can't catch anything. They don't know anything about that. I shouldn't call them the prize because they've galvanized around that. It's not, it's not a good thing. And of course they don't out there. And they mean nothing. They mean something. They mean no harm. They mean nothing as far as they're important to me, and they're very important to me. But they mean no harm. That's what I say. One sec. Hello. How now, brown cow? This is a theory, sound theory, that somebody named Balak had nothing to do with it. When did I ever insult you there? Never. So, Jesus, quit taking things so personally. Learn something from a younger man who was learning on his own, outfoxing a brilliant man. And you know personally, you never met somebody because he doesn't like Soviets. And well, you're not a Soviet anymore, Valak. It failed in '91. Get over it. It hurts to think of it. Well, then you're involved in some other spy network, and you shouldn't be part of that one. And he's in the middle, and I'm the only one that's got your back, Valak, just like before. And you're too hot to be, and you shouldn't be trying to take advantage of that, trying to get me killed. Jesus H. Christ. What kind of world we live in, and man can't even. And it's a good point, and I'll leave it at that. I have a shower.